There are four key reasons why there shouldn't be a third runway at Heathrow. First of all, the number of people affected by noise is way above any other British or European airport. Secondly, the air pollution levels are already above the EU legal limits. Thirdly, as many as 4,000 homes might need to be bought up to make way for the runway and associated works. And finally, the cost to the public purse could run into billions.
So let's unpack those. First of all, the noise levels. One of the owners of Heathrow said publicly that we were being wussy in caring about aircraft noise. We'll get used to it.
Some people get used to aircraft noise, it doesn't bother some people. But for many people it's a real problem, and it's a particular problem if you haven't had it before. And of course, if you've got a new flight path, you've got lots of people who haven't had aircraft noise before. In my view, it'll turn their lives upside down.
And your second point was on air pollution. Can you expand on that a bit more?
My second concern was about air pollution, and already air pollution levels in some areas around Heathrow are above the EU legal limits. Now, in my view, it's more an act of faith than based on hard evidence to say that air pollution will fall if 250,000 more planes will come into Heathrow, as they will if a third runway is built.
What's the case? The case is made by Heathrow that there will be less pollution and less noise. How does that work?
Heathrow say there'll be less noise and less air pollution. They're putting a lot of faith in quieter and cleaner planes. Now, it is absolutely true, planes are getting quieter and cleaner, but we have real doubts whether they'll get quieter and cleaner enough to offset the impact of 250,000 extra planes every year.
And what about the traffic disruption and the infrastructure around Chiswick? Because it goes into gridlock every now and again already.
I think one of the things that hasn't really been looked at is the impact, particularly on local roads in places like Chiswick. There's no question that there'll be Crossrail and some rail improvements, but I don't really think that anybody can be certain that they will take enough people to ease the congestion on roads in and around West London, on roads in and around Chiswick, and there's a real danger that things might even get worse.
No ifs, no buts.